Hi, welcome to Spartacus Part 3. Finally, do I look any older since Part 2? Well, it's taken a while because, well, like I say, I do change my mind, and I've had quite a few revisions of the X-axis. I liked it, then didn't like it, then I had another idea. I first off printed the X-axis on the 3D printer. It was straightforward, backwards and forwards, and I started thinking about the leverage on from the Z, actually pulling it down, so that was no good. I even made myself a dead rat, I think it is. Then I came up with this. Now this one's done in Perspex. I got a bit fed up with the 3D printer, it kept going wrong. And what happens is I'm going to have a bit of 20x40 running across that way as well as the C-beam across here. Now I've done this out of Perspex, and well, when you're trying to tighten it up onto the C-beam it keeps bending, so you can't get any measurements off of it, so that was no good as well, and well, seemed to have run out. So let's show you exactly what I come up with for my XZ axis. So this is the final assembly of what I come up with for the XZ axis, and like I said, we got a bit of 20x40 running across the top. This is to help with a bit of leverage from these, possibly the weight of the spindle pulling it top heavy, if you like. Now I've gone for something totally different. Now we've put the solid wheels on the top. It's going to be extreme solid wheels on the top. Now after a little bit of thinking, all the weight sit on those top wheels, but the bottom ones, there's no weight sitting on these whatsoever. They're basically a tension to keep the top ones there nice and tight. So I couldn't see the point of putting big ones on the bottom, so I've gone for the mini V wheels on the bottom of it. And well, that in theory is what it should look like when it's finished, but we'll soon find out. Let's go and cut the plates. I'm not gonna go from each step of cutting these plates. It's just going to be a general cut them out and that's it, because the holes, like I do keep saying, all the holes are the same, and I can't see the point of giving you a video of me cutting the same M5 hole every time. So here's a quick few shots of these two plates being cut out. Well, that's the X-axis finished. Sits in lovely, everything fits beautiful. She runs really smooth. I like it. You know, it's very good. I really don't think a 250 piece of C-beam is going to be quite adequate, so I think I'll have to find another project for that one. Very happy with the way the plates turned out, apart from one small thing, which I had a bit of problem with HSM Works, and I'm not 100% sure. I think Mac 4 gave me a little bit of a boo-boo. I really don't know. But have a look at these two clips from what did actually go wrong when I was cutting these plates. So here's the top plate of the X-axis, and there's going to be 4 of these pockets here, which is the other side of the acme nuts. So everything's going absolutely fine, it's pocketing, and then for some strange reason I heard it stop cutting, and it done a hop like that. It just hopped. But the thing is, it only done it on that one pocket. There's 3 other pockets on there that it will do afterwards, and it didn't do it on them. Yep, another hop. So I decided to have a look in HSM and have a look at that one pocket. If you could have a look here, now I never spotted this before, but there is that line there. If I go to simulate it, we'll have some stock, and I'm not really too fussed about the toolpath. So if we run this, there's the lift there. Now like I say, it's unexplained because there's 3 other pockets exactly the same and it doesn't do it on those. So although that didn't make any problems with the cutting, they still turned out okay. Now let's look at the next part that went wrong. So the first plate is now cut, complete. All the bore holes and the pockets are done for the M5s. Contour's been cut out. Now, as a norm for me, I tend to put a mark on the stock where the world coordinate system is. Now, as normal, here I am. I'm just checking that I've not lost any steps or anything from cutting the first plate. And now I'm going to do a cycle start to cut the second plate. I look at this and I think, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I turn around and I go away again. All seems fine, doesn't it? And I hear machine start cutting, so I just continue with what I'm doing, and then I heard it stop cutting, so it was time to dive across the room to press the e-stop, but it was too late by then. What a disaster. But how did it happen? So what did go wrong? I don't know. HSM Works had a bit of a fit and making the first hole do hop, skip, jump. I don't know why it done that. I don't know. The second plate, why did it jump a hole 10 mil across? And I done afterwards, I just raised it, done go to 0, checked, it was still on that one mark that I normally make. Press cycle start again and it cut the plate out. Now I've still got the plate. This is the plate that went wrong, but putting it upside down was okay, but I'm not very happy with the finish on it. Now all these are going to get dipped anyway, satin finish on them, and I really don't think it's going to eat enough of this away to hide that, and me being me, it'll probably mean I'll cut another one of them plates. It's the same as I haven't put the holes in ready to tap on these top ones here, because like I say, it's gonna go in some, I can't think what it's called at the moment, but it puts a nice satin finish on it and it does eat away on the edges, so I don't really want to tap some holes, then obviously etch it and then the holes are too big and the threads just, you know, a little bit loose. Don't want that. But I'm happy with this. This is how the x-axis is going to be. It runs really smooth. Now I can move on to the Z, because I need to do the Z so I know what height I can put my Y. It's one thing after another anyway. I'll see you in the next video. Did that just move? Is that smooth? Ta-da.